Hello, my name is Mike. I'm from the Virginia Heathen Network, and it is a very beautiful, rainy day here in Virginia, and I figured it would be a good time to make another video for our discussion topic series that I'm making for the Virginia Heathen Network. If you saw on the Facebook page, I posted something a little while ago about releasing a video about being you, being yourself. And I'm going to kind of put that one on the back burner because I stumbled across something that I felt like would be a little more productive, something that would be a good idea, much better for this discussion series. And so I was reading, I was doing my thing for the Army over the weekend, and I was reading We Are Our Deeds by Eric Wodening. And I'm almost done with this, and I got to a part in the book where he's talking about the thews. And I'm probably mispronouncing that. I'm not at the point in my studies yet where I'm learning the older languages like Old Icelandic, Old English, Old Norse. I'm not there yet in my studies. I still have a long way to go. So if I use any of the older terminology, I'll probably butcher it. So just bear with me. He's talking about the elder thews and what the elder heathens felt were vital traits to have back in their time, and it's sort of touching along the lines of like the nine noble virtues, this modern list that's been created, not like a 10 commandments of Christianity, but it's they're nine very important traits, very important aspects of life that we as heathens should try and hold ourselves up to. It's a certain standard that we should try and make a part of our everyday life. And so I got to this part of his book, We Are Our Deeds, which is actually a topic of discussion I want to bring up, not the book itself, but the phrase, we are our deeds. Eventually I'm going to make a video on what that means to me and solicit some opinions from you all as well. But today I'm going to talk about industriousness. Okay, industriousness is something that was a very highly admired trait back, with the elder heathens, back where our ancestors. It was vital to survival, not just this guy, he's lazy, so I don't think so highly of him. No, it's more than just how people would view you if you weren't as industrious, but your family and your folk, they depended on everybody pulling their weight, especially during particular times of the year, particular seasons, getting ready for the winter. It was very, very vital to be industrious. It was very highly admired, but it was also very, very key to making it. Life. We're pretty spoiled nowadays. We have a lot of things. We can just go to the supermarket. We can just go to Farm Fresh or Food Lion and buy food that's already been harvested, food that's already been prepared, food that's beasts that have already been slaughtered. Like, we just get the meat, we just get the vegetables, we get the fruit, whatever. No real effort. We just hand the person our card, pay for it, we're done. Housing. We're not. Not a lot of us. Unless you're a carpenter, there are some people who very impressively create their own homes and even their own hofts. I've seen a lot of things in our faith. Very industrious people within our faith, building hofts from the ground up, building homes, building communities, and that's incredible. But for guys like me, I live in an apartment. I didn't have to build this. The only maintaining to it I have to do is just keep it clean, and if something breaks, I have somebody else come and fix it for me. It's not very industrious, but if I try to fix something myself and I do it wrong, I'm probably going to owe them a lot of money. But I'm getting off track. So he also, in his book, Eric Wodening mentioned Havamile 59. And I said, he should rise early who has few workers to see to his work himself. He loses much who sleeps in the morning. And this last sentence here is very big. Half of wealth is gotten by initiative. Now, when I was reading through it at first, I didn't quite snag that. But when I went back and I started taking notes on this, I saw that sentence again. Half of wealth is gotten by initiative. That is very true. That is a very big thing to let just sink in. Just think about that sentence. Half of wealth is gotten by initiative. That's incredibly accurate. That's very true. That's something that was written down a very long time ago, and it still rings true today. Taking the initiative. It's that initial action towards accomplishing whatever it is you're setting out to do. And that wealth, it's very situational. It could be financial wealth. You take the initiative to work hard to earn a promotion at work, or you take the initiative to just find a better job altogether. If you own your own business, you have to constantly take the initiative on things to make it work, to run a business. But it's also, that wealth, it could be spiritual wealth instead of just financial wealth. It could be spiritual wealth. It could be relationship wealth, just personal self-value, self-wealth. Taking the initiative on a spiritual aspect, seeking out these books like this, or even looking for older sources, and reading them and studying them. Not just reading them, but actually processing what you're looking at so you can grow. You have to take the initiative in order to make that happen. And it's vital. It's vital to every aspect of life. Taking the initiative is really the first step in industriousness, in my personal opinion. And it's vital, and it's still vital today to be industrious. Obviously, it was the consequences had the potential to be far more severe to the elder heathen if they were lazy. But nowadays it's still very important to take that initiative to be industrious, to work, to not sit around and be lazy. And another part of this, back to the spiritual aspect of industriousness. I started the Virginia Heathen Network just a couple of years ago. It's very young. It is just a Facebook page. It's not an official organization. It's not anything. Like, there's no membership. There's no dues. It's literally just a Facebook page. It's a conduit of growth for our faith within the state of Virginia, so people can reach out and say, hey, I'm so-and-so from Roanoke. I want to know if there's anyone else in my area who wants to get together. Or, hey, I'm a solitary guy in Newport News. I'm looking to see if there's anyone else in the area who wants to get together. And I created this. I took the initiative to create the Virginia Heathen Network to sort of help our faith grow, to help our community be a little more tight-knit, so that way we can see what resources we have. And it's not just for meeting people, it's also meeting authors, meeting artists, any services that folks within our faith could provide for one another. And I had a very important individual within our faith who I was talking to about the Virginia Heathen Network, and he told me that what our faith needs is doers. We need more doers in our faith, and I think that's very true. That was I believe it was Zenon Dembitsky that I was talking to from Odin's Children about it, and he said we need more doers, and basically we need more people within our faith to take the initiative. We need more people in our faith to be industrious on a spiritual level. And I fully agree with that. And even something simpler like using the Virginia Heathen Network, just being someone on Facebook, taking that initiative to reach out. Hey, I'm thinking about hosting a pub moot, or hey, we're going to be celebrating Midsummer, and we're opening up our doors to anyone else who'd like to come. Or again, just reaching out. Hey, introduce yourself to the network. Hey, I'm so and so from somewhere. How's it going? Like, who else is near me? Taking the initiative is a vital step to every aspect of life, and it is the number one step in industriousness. So that's what I wanted to cover today. Being industrious, just taking the initiative on every aspect of life. If you're in a rut, whatever that rut may be, maybe your love life, maybe your financial situation, you need to take the initiative to work yourself through it. Be industrious. I'm going to continue to go through for future videos, and I'm going to keep going through what Eric Wodening was covering in his book, We Are Our Deeds. And I also, as I continue making this video series, this topic of discussion video series, I'm going to grab random books that I have off of my library, and I'm going to see what's in there that I can share, that we can discuss. And by doing so, hopefully you all will see these books and you'll be able to grow your own personal library as well. A lot of folks who are just starting out in our faith, they want to know where to start and what materials they should be looking at. And it's a bit overwhelming because there's so much that you can read, and there's so many different things that you should learn about our faith, like learning the runes. I haven't even started studying heavily the runes or the old languages, so I can look through these original texts, these originals still in Old Icelandic or still in Old English, to read for myself. I have to learn the language first. So there's a lot of things, but I'll take the initiative when I've reached that point in my studies to further my spiritual industriousness. Okay, so thank you all for watching. If you all have anything else, any other input you want to plug in about industriousness, go for it. Leave a comment either on the YouTube channel or where I posted on the Virginia Heathen Network Facebook page. We're at facebook.com/Virginia Heathen Network, all one word. And like I said, I'm going to go back into here. What's next? Okay, we talked about industriousness this time. Next video is going to be on equity, justice, equality. We're going to evenness. We're going to get into that next. I don't want to start on that now. So again, thank you all very much for watching, and please give me any input you have, whether it be on this video or any other videos that you would like for us to make. I keep saying us. It's just me, just this face. So thank you all again, and feel free to like and comment and share this video. And I look forward to making more videos, and I look forward even more so to hearing from you all. So thank you again. I'm Mike with the Virginia Heathen Network, and you'll be hearing from me again soon, and hopefully I get to hear from you as well.